The Dreamcatcher is a well-hidden weapon in Remnant 2 that's not only a cool melee addition, but also a critical part to unlocking one of the additional classes in the game. In this video, I will walk you through the steps required to acquire this weapon and get you one step closer to a new class unlock. So first things first, all of the steps we're going to be discussing take place within the Low Somme realm, but more specifically, the area you're looking for is Morrow Parish. Now, it's possible that you can get lucky like I did, and the very first place that's available to you after starting a campaign is exactly this location. So you can refresh and restart the campaign a bunch of times and see if you are lucky enough to get this. Also, you can probably attempt to do this via adventure mode, or you can just do this by just playing through the campaign, and when you arrive at this particular stage of the story, or rather the realm, then you can proceed with this. But nonetheless, you need Morrow Parish because the specific area you're looking for is actually the Morrow Parish Sanatorium. So as you start in Morrow Parish, you simply move through it. It's not, I wouldn't consider it a linear area, but you know, there's a lot of side paths that you can go. But essentially, if you follow the story in this area, eventually it will funnel you and dump you out near Morrow Parish Sanatorium. But once you're in here, what you need to be doing is you need to be making your way through this sanatorium, through the basement, taking note of the cell door that you have here with a lady that's stuck inside that's locked, and just making your way to the front of the asylum all the way through the basement, and you'll notice a red glow coming from this hut over here. I'll go ahead and pop that door and watch Ripsaw come jumping out, which is a mini boss for this area, which you should absolutely kill. Once you've done that, investigate this locked area and you'll find yourself the asylum 3rd floor key. With that key in your possession, make your way back into the asylum and go all the way to the top using this key to give yourselves access to the 3rd floor of the upper part of the asylum. Now, there's a bunch of enemies here that are going to charge you down, so absolutely eradicate them. And then you'll find an open window here which you can jump out of, and you'll find an item lying on the floor here, which is the prison cell key. Now, that area that I told you to take note of in the basement, this door with the lady behind it that was locked, make your way back down to this door and use this key on that door to open it. On the inside, you will not find a lady, but rather a Nightweaver stone doll. Now, with this Nightweaver stone doll in your possession, you've essentially done everything that you can do at this point in the game. And now you should just proceed with the story of this realm. And I'm going into a little bit of spoiler territory here, so I'm trying to not spoil anything for anybody. But essentially, you need to make your way to the part where you essentially encounter the Nightweaver, which is the world boss for this realm, for the first time. Walk over to where the Nightweaver was feeding and loot yourself the Soul Key Tribute. And with this item in your inventory, you can simply follow the path and essentially make your way back to the asylum where this whole thing started. At this point in time, once again, go ahead and go down to the basement of the asylum, and you'll notice this web essentially here that you can click on, and this allows you to essentially feed it an item, which you should absolutely feed it the Soul Key Tribute. What that's going to do is it's going to open up a rift, which you can take, and beware that this actually does take you to the world boss for this particular realm. But once you take this rift, it's going to dump you into the Tormented Asylum. And once you're in the Tormented Asylum, just to the right of this web will be an open cell door with another interactable web type substance. And once you click on this, you can actually feed this the Nightweaver stone doll, which will reward you with the Dreamcatcher item that you were looking for. Unlocking this melee weapon gets us one step closer to another class unlock, but that video is coming to the channel a little bit later today or possibly tomorrow. I'm working on it right now, but thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Go ahead and give this video a like. If you found this information useful in any way, also consider subbing to the channel. If you enjoy content like this, I'll be bringing a whole bunch more videos on Remnant 2 to the channel, showing all of the new classes that you can unlock, all of the weapons, all of the hidden items, and all of the nooks and crannies of the game. But as always, it's super important to me that you have a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Till next video, fucking cheers.